Good morning, my little CVNTs. I'm doing a tutorial with my Cricut on how to make stencils, not on how I actually made that pattern, but how to cut them out and sew them, and it's only really half a tutorial. I'm kind of just showing you what I did. I got it from Home Depot. You can buy it in huge packs. It's a vapor barrier instead of actually spending money on acetate or acrylic, which you can't really cut acrylic with a Cricut anyways, but that was super cheap, and I got 500 yards of it for, I don't know, like $30, so I can pretty much make stencils and stitch templates for the rest of my life, and I'll probably die with some of this material left over. So anyways, there's my Cricut going zoom, zoom, zoom. I sped it up because nobody really wants to watch that. Yeah, you're stuck with that logo on it, but who cares? You can see through almost all of it. And it peels off really easy, and all of those little things stick to your board. That ring I got from $1. That is not an engagement ring. It was $1 at a yard sale. Oh, here's another one that I made. I got kind of obsessed, and I stayed up till 3 a.m. figuring out how to make dozens of templates. So this is a little heart pattern. That's the one that inspired me for a motorcycle seat I'm about to do. And then back to the other one, I'm tracing them out with my silver pens, which I get off of Amazon in 100 packs. And they're easy to wash off of leather and vinyl and all kinds of materials. Apparently, you can make them disappear with heat, but I don't know. It's never really worked. So I just used Dawn Power Wash, and you want to use foam backing that you can sew through. The foam has a fabric layer on the other end, so your stitches actually catch to create this like 3D thing instead of just ripping through foam, because the foam will disintegrate. It has to have something to catch on. And here I am threading my sewing machine, and I only added that because I thought I looked cute. And stitching my first sample. So you want to make samples before you start stitching this stuff, because you got to figure out what your stitch length needs to be, and sometimes that can take a long time to figure out your stitch length and your tension and blah 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 blah. So I spend a lot of time making samples and messing them up. But that's how you learn. You got to make mistakes. This is for a motorcycle seat that I'm about to do. And I stitched this in purple because that's what was in my machine. But it's not going to be purple. It's going to be black and leopard print. How am I going to do leopard print? You'll see. And this is the end result of my first sample, pink and purple.